Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second episode with your guests, Yuyu and Prime.
I'm Yuyu. This is my voice.
And I am Prime. Get used to it.
Yeah, we won't be swapping voices anytime soon.
Not intentionally. Maybe we'll throw it in. Maybe we'll surprise you. So, getting back to our journey, the Requiem of a Rude Hero. Our rude hero here, Mr. Yuri. Hearing strange voices in his head last time we saw. He's a little bit of a, what did he call? I believe he called himself a psychopath.
Yes, psycho. The path is...
I guess we threw the path part in.
we did. We assumed.
He is a dark element, though, as you can see in the bottom right corner. Dark affinity. Maybe that's where the rudeness comes from. So he's able to fuse with demons. We have the Death Emperor was our first one, our starting one.
Yes.
And we beat the snot out of Tiger Ion.
Targaryen.
Targaryen
Lannister.
There you go. And he has been maybe commanded is a strong word. He's been strongly suggested to protect our damsel in distress, our girl in danger, Miss Alice Elliott. Only level 2. Yuri started at level 3. Alice gets the shaft. She had to start at level 1.
Alice has probably never been in a fight before.
That's true.
We could probably assume Yuri's fought at least one vampire hat on the way to the train.
Oh, definitely. Probably kicked a couple of wolves. He did look like he was proficient at kicking wolves. It was not his first rodeo. Runs like a Welshman, Miss Alice. She is the light affinity, so truly polar opposites right off the bat. This is, this is the odd couple.
Her weapon is a small Bible starting out.
Maybe that's why it's not doing any damage. It's a small Bible. She doesn't even have the New Testament. She's just got the Testament.
And then Yuri's starting out with some leather gloves, which makes sense. The weapons do in fact change in this game, so you will visually see when we get new equipment. Not the armor. They cartoon characters. They wear the same outfits through the whole shebang.
But that's how we identify them. That's how we know that Yuri is potentially Russian with the red and brown motif.
Okay, so we took the handle off the rotten building, put it where we needed it, so now we can hopefully cross the uncrossable water path.
Yeah, we can forge the Mississippi here, this vast waterway. It didn't seem that big. It was almost like that scene in Men in Tights, where you can literally hop across the bank. You almost don't even need a bridge. It's just kind of a long, and Yuri's got some pretty long legs. And boots, I don't know why he's afraid of the water. We estimated it was about 3 feet deep.
Wet socks? Wet socks is kind of the worst thing.
Wet socks is no bueno. That is not a good day. Coming out of the gate strong. Oh, she missed. Oh, she missed again. You get a nice, and she just can't make contact.
That's Alice in a nutshell, though. I do not use Alice very often. Yuri is my boy, and then we'll get some other characters later. I won't spoil anything.
Not that we hadn't with the loading screen previously.
You didn't see names. You just saw little characters.
Alice though needs to put some time in the batting cages or the Bible cages.
Next time I finish a battle, you should explain what we're
Okay,
seeing.
See how not deep that path was.
Right, yeah.
So granted, the water was covering the path, but I mean, come on now.
It didn't even register in my brain that's where the water was. I thought I was still running to the water, because apparently we drained all of the water.
Correct.
Not just that section.
We only opened the gate at the top of the hill. We didn't even open the bottom gate. I thought that's where we stole the handle from. Oh, we're beating up on some spiders now. We got to see what their names are.
Are they spiders?
Correct. Or are they vampire shoes?
Venomous
they are venomous spiders. Okay. Vampires could wear shoes. We're not ruling that out yet. They have strange idea of fashion, the vampires, so far. At least with their hats. Well, we called it strange. To vampires,
right, so let's check out. So now we got Death Emperor, Targaryen, or we're just gonna go with that. He gave us the Raging Tiger soul.
Gave me a Raging Tiger.
Mr. Long Arms himself. I guess they all kind of have like the long arms. What do we got going on? We got Moonhowl. That's a little bit of HP right there. Already kind of making Alice useless.
Yeah, kind of making her replaceable.
We got some physical defense. I'll never use it. Attacks target with Hail of Stone. Let's check that out. That's by far the most interesting one. Cha,
What's the
cha.
only one that attacks? It's the only damage dealing one.
Yeah, that's all I need. Give me the
A lot of
dammies.
stones.
Look at that.
The stones on that tiger. Alice over here with 2 starchy potatoes left. She's about to get real hungry. She only carries 4 starchy potatoes on her, so her dress does not have pockets. And she doesn't carry a purse, just the small Bible. She set herself up to fail.
It
on
does.
this journey.
It says small Bible, but that's a pretty size. If you walked up to me with a Bible that big and told me it was your small Bible,
I'd hate to see your big Bible.
right? That's man.
Yeah, shouldn't the Bible fit in a bedside table?
I keep skipping that image that I want to explain to people who maybe don't understand the graveyard setup quite yet.
Ooh, a town.
Look at those lights. That's not
So
a lot
you're
of light.
telling
That's
me
making me
these
nervous.
people in this town have been stuck on the other side of that raging river, that whole 2.5 foot wide creek, impassable. All the handles were on the other side of the water. These people weren't operating those sluice gates. Be caref, Guadiove, Pugado.
Someone's throwing Spanish at us.
Isn't that a rap song?
Pugado?
Get me in a new Pugado.
There-
I might have the words mixed up.
Pant.
Arg, there's the pirate coming out again.
Leave me alone, damn you. Leave me alone. Not a damn marionette talking to them string pulling masks.
See? This is the game that taught me what a marionette was. This and Devil May Cry, but
I think
wasn't a word I
Pinocchio-
was throwing around back in the day.
Pinocchio definitely taught me what a marionette was.
Did they use the word marionette in Pinocchio?
It's Disney. I feel like
I think they just used the
had
word
to.
puppet.
No way.
I've
No way.
got no string. I probably shouldn't sing that song.
No, don't. Yeah, we're
Yep. We don't,
second video.
Yep,
We're already
exactly.
banned.
That's another letter from the mouse coming right to my home address.
I heard what you did. Can't copyright the voice.
Winnie the Pooh, though, I think he came into the public domain. So
can't
if you've got a
do
good
his
Pooh
voice,
voice,
I don't.
see, unfortunately, I don't have a good Pooh voice. Wait up! Don't leave me here.
It's fucking- it's
Still trying to nail down
spooky out here.
Yuri's dialect.
I
I guess
was
we hear him
looking-
grunting when he fights.
His last name was Hyuga or Hyga, so you might have been closer with the Asian descent than the Russian descent. But then again, maybe the person who created
He has
this
a
game
very long neck.
was just very into the name Yuri, because this was my first indulgence to Yuri. Then second, I guess I found out about, I'm gonna butcher it, Yuri Gargantuan or whatever, first
Yuri.
man in space. And that,
You'd have to give me a second. Isn't it Yuri Gregarian?
ooh, if it is, I am a lot worse at reading than I thought I was.
We'll go with Yuri Gargantuan.
No,
He knows who he is.
we should never say his last name again, just to save ourselves the embarrassment.
Our uneducated on cosmonauts.
We both graduated high school, and that's about the extent. But,
That's all you need.
yeah, in this day and age, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yellow-eyed child. Hey, look.
Yellow eyes, that's kind of unsettling.
That is, it's a little different. Yeah, Yuri, very aggressive towards kids.
Don't freak me out. I'll kick your scrawny little asses.
Oh, just threatening children.
Yep.
I knew it.
Red-eyed child.
The kid knew it too. Just looked at it. He's like, that guy's a rude hero.
Easily. You can tell. It's the red shirt. Now you're just kicking the door.
Ooh, for the lovely listeners, you might have noticed you can actually hear the music and the sound effects now. We figured out the problem and we corrected it, so now the in-game audio isn't horrendous. Like it's coming out of a boombox from 1989
with the
on
turbo
Sunset
bass.
Strip,
Yes.
just blaring Benny Benassi.
It's like when you're trying to listen to your CD player with your friends, so you turn the headphones all the way up because no one can
Yeah.
wear that headband and share it with a friend. You just hold the headphones between you and listening to it on the school bus.
Here we go, dating ourselves again.
Yep. When you're both reading the same book for the Book It Club, and you just have the headphones playing between you.
Gotta get that free personal pan pizza coupon.
Don't knock the personal pan pizza. I miss it terribly. I don't get anything for reading books as a grown-up. Nothing. Nobody cares if I read a book.
I would imagine.
Knowledge.
Just
I got
a
Google for
benefit
knowledge.
there.
I ever have a question, I just ask the internet. Internet will tell me. Whether it's right or wrong doesn't affect my outcome.
Alright, so these kids antagonized us a little bit. We made some threats.
They really
but
like Alice.
It was Alice who got us in.
Ooh, there's the creepy laugh.
Her kind heart.
Heh.
That is, yeah, the double heh is just, it'll always be inherently creepy to me.
Tee hee hee.
See, that's the innocent laugh.
Right.
Still worried about their yellow and red eyes, though.
Plot twist, the one with red eyes is in the yellow outfit, and the one with yellow eyes is in the red outfit.
Nope, you're wrong.
You don't know.
No, he just, the red-eyed kid just
It's
waved his arm.
sleight of hand, I'm telling you. It's all misdirection.
It's-
They're moving
Look.
while the other one's talking. They're both,
so
they're
the yellow-eyed
ventriloquists.
child walked away while shouting, "Wee, a girl."
Yes. Yep, they said it's all a smokescreen.
That one runs away in dead silence. That's why they're so perturbed.
We have no idea what's going on.
I mean, you get into a train crash in the middle of nowhere, and you happen upon a village that's seemingly cut off by a river. So yeah, to be kind of lost is normal. And for everyone who's like, what is this freaking game about? You're supposed to feel that way right now. We will do our best to cue you in on pertinent information that we do talk over. I'm trying to give you plenty of time to read if you can. It's a little difficult, PS2 graphics and all. But
yes, it is very much a product of its time.
Bird-like, what is that?
Scrap dealer.
Scrap beater?
Yeah, scrap dealer.
Dealer. Oh, see, I can't read. I have
Mine are
glasses
sticks and
on.
bones.
But women are full of fat and gravy.
Oh dear.
Look
So
at-
they're not much better than Yuri was when we first met him. They seem to have just a totally different view. Bad haircut old man.
Yeah, if I remember one thing, it's that the names of the random people in this game are usually pretty good. But I want to say that's a pretty big thing in Japanese games anyway. I know Persona usually has some fun names for their like offshoot characters. Figured the outside world and totally forgot about it. Poor old, I'm not going to try and say it because I'll butcher it.
Zhaoyang village.
Zhaoyang. That actually looked pretty correct. Pretty close.
Fidgety pot-bellied man.
War burned everything. Nothing but cinders left. Your village looks pretty good for, I'm assuming, being burned
That was
down.
a long time ago.
Oh, fair. There we go.
See? This is what happens when you don't read. Just make assumptions.
Cow breast mother. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I'm just gonna assume where they were going for that.
Newly mother, I guess.
Newly minted, if you will.
New to motherhood could have been a better, less problematic name for that woman.
They literally said cow-breasted.
They did. They just went all in. We're gonna save because I know what happens in this village. I'm not gonna spoil it. I didn't switch the memory cards. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Continue save it. Save that one. There we go. Oh, we got 1,775 cash. The way my brain works is I always assume in a JRPG that is yen. And the conversion rate for cash to yen, we actually have $17.75, roughly.
So the time period for this game, I believe, is pre-World War One.
So we're probably sitting on a
Or-
fat stack then.
So we're not hurting as bad as we are in 2022. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like we're pretty close to even nowadays. I know when I was over there, we started out good. Like I'd pull out $50, get like 70. And then by the time I left, pulling out $50 cost me like 65. And I was like, ah, damn.
Yep.
No, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We all saw it. There it is. Ooh, a tent.
Tent. Someone just left a tent by the well. We just stole someone's tent
You
they
wanna-
had by the well.
You want to inform people on what a tent does in these types of games?
Typically, tents are your only usable to save point. Sometimes, though, occasionally they're only usable from just whenever you're able to bring up your in-game menu. But fully restore HP, MP, your SP automatically restore your starchy potatoes. You get all those back after when you're outside of combat. Those are never an issue. Only inside combat do you lose your starchy potatoes. I guess they eat in between each action.
So we got our first merchant here. We got a bandana.
Leather belt.
We got a belt. Some stuff we can't afford that increases our special defense. Physical attack. Why does a leather belt increase our attack? I guess you can't trip over your pants if they're tightly fastened to your waist.
There you go.
That increases our maneuverability.
Not as agile as the
I don't feel
vampire
the need
hats.
to buy anything because we are just crushing people right now. So we're just gonna keep on running to the edge of this village.
Keep on keeping on.
It's a little dark. We tried to lighten it up. It looked really gross. And to be fair, this is literally what it looked like when you were playing it on a tube back in 2001. So it's not the way we're recording it. This is just literally how dark and creepy the game is.
Correct. It is a very dark and spooky game. That is the theme.
Hence the pile of bones we just happened upon.
Yes, this looks like where Aragorn goes down to meet the ghost army inside the mountain.
Man, we're name dropping, throwing some Aragorns around.
Is that name dropping? If they're fictional,
I mean, it's a name.
does it work the same way?
I would imagine so.
I don't know the rules.
Do you have to know the person personally?
I didn't drop his Twitter handle or nothing. It's not like you can blow him up on social media.
Vacant-eyed old man. Good travelers.
Hee hee.
Do we like the shrine? Do we ever?
What is it? Pops? Apparently everyone over the age of 23 is Pops, said Mr. Yuri.
Gotta wonder though, is that the translation? Did someone who translated the game think that was a cool hip way that the main character should talk to get young angsty teens into it? Or is in the actual release of this game in Japanese, is Yuri also a rude hero-esque archetype?
Calling everyone Pops.
Black Tortoise God. Pacify the earth spirits.
Humans. I believe they spelled defied wrong.
Yeah, I worked on this game.
Yep. Now with the troublesome Black Tortoise God gone, we're free to do as we please.
Something tells me that Black Tortoise God wasn't as troublesome as this guy wants us to think he was.
Yeah, I just spitballing here. I imagine the Black Tortoise God was preventing them from collecting mountains of skulls.
Collecting them? I don't know
That-
if they were collecting them.
That looks like a collection to me.
I mean, fair, but is that a collection of garbage in our rubbish bin?
Yes, that's where we collect our garbage.
Is that why you don't throw it out?
That is why the trash collector comes to collect it and take it to
Yamajara. What kind of name for
the
a
ocean.
demon is that? That's a pretty good demon name.
Yamaraja.
I suppose I'd find them in that shrine there.
Insolent.
No matter. You won't last long. Tonight there'll be a special feast for our rare guest.
Tee-hee.
Just run along and say hello to Granny Mayor?
So Granny's the mayor.
Or her
Matriarchal
name's
society.
Mayor.
Don't tell me we're going to be eaten.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
That's my guess. When they said rare guest, they mean how they're going to cook you.
Yeah, not at all. Just
Not at all.
Run a train
Just
on those chicken fingers.
Finger licking good. That's probably trademark too. I'm not happy about it either. I can tell you.
Preach.
Tell him, Alice.
Preach,
Yeah, preach.
Alice. Look at Yuri, he's already turned a new leaf. Laughing like a gentleman.
I'll protect you. See,
She's not convinced.
She has doubts.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
The music in this game is just beautiful. Those hearts are not fun anymore.
It's the girl from before. Thank goodness. How long have we been here that you guys...
You really came. We're so glad. We were been here for like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we passed the
yeah.
house and they thought we were never coming back from
Well,
the end of this dead-end street.
I tried to go into the house and it was just like you hear voices inside, but I couldn't actually go in. I guess they were setting up the dinner table.
And they don't have a peephole to look out to know that we were out there. Granny Mayor, we got visitors. Visitors with lots of juicy
no.
meat. Oh boy.
Juicy.
Super juicy.
Yeah, we heard all that. We were in the doorway. You're the mayor's wife. Look at Yuri just being misogynistic
making
right
assumptions.
out the bat.
Yep. Surely this can't be a matriarchal society in this town.
Yes. Heard all about you from the children. Why? We're contemplating staying the night here. Don't be weary of the bones.
Hey, thanks, ma'am. We'll be out of your way by early morning. Yuri has no problem camping out here. We found an abandoned tent by the well, so might as well.
Yeah, it was filled with blood, but, you know,
That'll buff out.
tents happen.
Having just shown up in the middle of the night.
A nice-mannered young lady.
You don't have to worry about your manners so much here.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we got rid of our god, so we're heathens now.
Won't change the taste of their meat. Wow, now you guys have to know they're gonna eat you.
Yeah. Kind woman. You all talk as if you're going to have us for supper. Oh, it's clicking now. The hamster's running.
Yep.
Hee.
Well, his neck's so long,
He's
it takes a while for the blood to get to his brain. Everything's just kind of going over his head.
Man, now she's insulting us. I've got to tell how'd you say it?
Yamaraja?
Yamaraja,
Like the tiger
yeah, like the tiger
from
Aladdin.
some unnamed movie.
Oh,
We've got enough copyright strikes from the mouse.
yeah, we do
coming
gotta
our
leave the
way.
mouse out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
Sheesh.
what's that saying? Don't poke the mouse.
Don't
Come on, you two, take a load off.
mind if I do. Don't worry, we'll be right outside. So you can't get away.
These kids need to work on their
That's not unsettling, right?
nuances.
You know, you go over to your friend's house to spend the night. It's your first time spending the night outside of your family home, and then that's what you know your friend's sibling says to you before you go to bed. Hey, don't worry, I'll be right outside, so you can't go anywhere. I think that makes me feel less comfortable.
I like that Alice is like, oh, they got us trapped. Like, no, there's like 2 5-year-olds outside the door. Like, well, we just killed, 7 wolves? 6 hats
Bunch
and
of
like
hats.
4 spiders. Like, we're good. I punched a man named Bacon so hard that his face collapsed.
Yeah, I can
reattached
turn
my
into a tiger
arm.
now.
Yeah, if anything, we can eat them. Beat them to the punch. That's irony. They asleep?
They actually did lay down and go to sleep in this place.
Looks like it. They gotta be faking it. Oh no, that's her sleep pose.
Yep.
Hooray! Let's just have a tiny little taste.
Yuri's a stomach sleeper.
Quietly. Now Granny Mayer's gonna kill us.
Ooh.
Yep, we were faking the whole time.
Yep.
We could have just went outside and kicked your ass, but instead we lured you in. They're not asleep.
Yep. You're on, what was Ashton Kutcher's show? Punked?
Yeah.
You got punked?
they just start like, where's Ashton?
Yep.
Well then, don't sneak up on us. And if you do, at least do a good job of it.
Exposed. Emotional damage.
Little goblin brats. I don't think they're well, yeah, goblins do eat people in a lot of different anime.
I think so. I think that's where they get most of their nutrients. That's how the food chain
Like
works.
the goblins from Legend. Those guys freak me out.
Most goblins freak me out.
Some of them aren't that bad. Isn't Dobby a goblin? No, he's a house elf. He's a goblin. I don't care what he said. He's just dressing it up.
What's the guy in Labyrinth with the
David Bowie.
No, not him. He's the Troll King. The little guy, Hoggart. Beauregard?
The only character I know in that is David
Hog-
Bowie, and that's not even his name in the show or in the movie.
Hogarth.
Hogarth? That's the Street Fighter guy.
That's also the kid from Iron Giant.
Oh,
Hog Hug.
I don't want to talk about Iron
Oh. Sore subjects.
Giant. My sibling would just burn that tape out. I am still burnt out on Iron Giant.
I said mine would be tearing me up, or he's going to be pulling his hair out right now listening to me trying to remember the name of the short guy from Labyrinth.
He's just screaming it at the TV. Dang it, I gotta stop going for those perfects. Ooh, alright,
turned
so...
into cats.
Yeah, the children turned into Hellcats. Which I imagine is what happens when you denounce your god and start eating humans.
And they're using exorcist arrows? I think you guys need the exorcism.
Yeah, I'm all sorts of confused. Oh,
Still
just
only have
cure. That's... Man, alright, I guess I'll smack you with a book then.
Very
Nice.
Nice and cool.
Yeah, she's gonna miss. Oh no, just did 4 damage. We're just gonna attack.
I guess that's more than Yuri did on his first turn.
There we go. Play it safe for now.
Right? Just get some points on the board.
Yeah,
Alright, one of them's doing the wobble, the death wobble.
yeah, we're kicking field goals from 50 yards out right
There
now.
you go. Just take the points. Flip the field position here.
We're gonna lose like one of our subscribers for talking about sports.
There's always potential. You can't please everybody. Yeah, we mentioned the mouse property one more time. We won't have any subscribers.
I feel I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna let Alice take care of that one.
That's a risk.
Let her
That's a
carry her
risk.
own weight.
She's only got one more turn before she's starving to death.
Yeah, before she's bananas. Oh, striking.
I guess they only have the 2 moves. They can shoot you with the arrow or scratch you.
I like that the arrow comes out of their mouth. That's some good imagery right there.
Oh, she's going insane on her next turn.
Oh, she should kill him. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he was wobbling way too hard to not go down.
Oh.
Alright, let's do some stones. Let's do the stones again. I'm not gonna be a hero this time. I'm gonna try.
Just go.
I did
Ooh!
it! I did it, I tried. Last
you
minute.
go.
I regret nothing. I gotta take my ring off so y'all don't hear the vibrations.
Wrecked.
Yeah, that's
Good thing
the
we didn't
stones
need
were
that
good.
extra turn. That is what we needed. Let's get the level up.
That's what that perfect's for, buddy.
Boom.
Throwing them perfects. All
So
right.
now we can
Yes,
talk
here we
about
go.
the soul
Let's talk
energy.
about this. You
So
can.
Those were okay. The Hellcats, which interestingly enough, the Hellcats did not look like light enemies at all.
Well, they were
They
throwing
were using
exorcism arrows.
yeah, they were using exorcism arrows, but this game is definitely going to throw that at you a little bit, where the enemies may not so much like Pokemon traditionally, where you can look at something like a Charmander and you know he's a fire type. In this game, those Hellcats definitely look like I would have guessed a fire type.
Oh yeah, they were red as hell.
Yeah, definitely. They were all red. They were nasty. But they were light types. So killing those gives us light soul energy. As we fill up the little meter there, it looks like we're going to need 30 separate light souls.
We got
Those will go
two each from
into
them.
those will go into the malice, I believe, inside of Yuri. Those will be
The little necklace boy.
correct. And then we go from a save point, we go into that graveyard,
Which is where we saw the mass souls, the string pullers.
correct. The four mask, the Mr. Staff Infection and
Yeah.
Mr. Cuphead.
So if you see the stars underneath Earth and Dark, I'm sure your brains can put it together. Those are the two demon-y boys we can turn into. Our Death Emperor and our
Tigerian.
yeah, he had another name. I don't remember what it is now. But yeah, so we were gifted the Dark One. Yuri just already knows about that guy.
He got that one from Professor Oak.
Right. That was
he
his
left
starter.
Pallet Town.
That was his starter
Naturally.
soul. And then you saw the wind. We were up to 9. I imagine that was because of the wolves and the vampire hats.
The vampire hats.
I
They
think
were
the
using-
spiders might have given us a different element. Wasn't paying attention when we were killing them.
Could have been Earth. I'm not sure if it was Earth. I feel like Earth might have had some numbers under there.
Well, but now y'all are in the know, so now y'all understand a little bit more about that. Once we fill up one of those, we'll go back to the graveyard and we'll kind of explain a little further into that. So now we've killed children.
The squishy
yeah,
floor.
the squishy floor, and y'all can hear that now.
Yes, exactly. You
Yeah.
guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we talked
You
about it
guys,
last time.
Yuri, you laid belly on the floor, face down on this squishy floor.
Well, maybe it's squishy because we just murdered 2 children there.
They weren't children. They were demons. We're not.
You can be both.
No, you're not allowed to kill kids in video games.
Well,
That's a rule.
that was like later. That's
You
also.
don't think that started at the beginning of video games? You think people were pumping out games just snuffing kids?
Do you know what Colonel Mustard is? Do you know that game?
Oh, that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
there's some wild shit out there, buddy.
I don't think it was Colonel Mustard.
I don't
think
think
I
so
know the
either.
game you're talking
Yeah.
about. The cowboy guy.
Colonel Custard's Revenge. That's what.
There
it
you
was.
go. Custer's Rend.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Yeah,
For
leave
people at
that
home.
one.
Yeah, it's
If you're over 18, go ahead and look it up. Have a blast.
it's
learn
nothing-
something.
It's nothing great. It's a demerit on video games.
It is. It is. The fact that someone actually paid money to publish
yeah,
it and actually put that on a cartridge and waste resources. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. Now we wonder why we have 30 million copies of E.T. buried in the desert. That was the state of video games in the 80s.
Yeah, for everyone who's like, oh man, how could he see that? I can't. I'm wandering around mashing X as you do in JRPGs. I did not know that was there.
A lot of guesswork.
Yeah. Oh, I just walked by someone who was like wandering. I wanna.
See what they had to say.
Yeah. Oh, it's the peddler. Look, oh, thank goodness. Oh, so you weren't a monster.
This whole town just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, we're in Silent Hill now.
Very much
Everything
so.
went to shit. Oh, well, what he was saying, like the town got burned down a long time ago, makes a lot more sense now. We were blinded by the fog, I guess.
Or the spell.
How much money do we have? See, we got $2,000 now.
We can afford some belts.
Let's get a belt. I don't give a crap about Alice. I don't care about her. Leather belt for Yuri. Do we see? She already has a bandana. I have half a mind to take it from her and put it on Yuri, but I won't because then she'll
Just
die
let her run
way
around
too
naked.
fast. She's not only wearing a bandana.
Well, she's not wearing a belt. I guess she doesn't need one. She doesn't have
Yeah.
pants on. She's got a skirt.
Yuri's got like 3 belts.
He has all the belts. He's got a monopoly on belts right now.
We got zombies and a Canis.
Canis.
I got
I'm
Canis.
assuming that's another wolf.
Canis with the brainus.
Looks like he has scales.
He's ooh, you know what I think that is? I think it's burned. I think that's like ash, maybe. Like
But he's gonna use a water type move.
yeah, now
Curveballs.
Oh.
Just curveballs.
Oh, the noise the zombies make is brutal.
Yes. It definitely sounds like they don't have skin covering their meaty bits.
God, I was scared. I didn't want to mess that up and get Alice killed.
That's probably safe. Sodemu, Sodemu.
Get used to that sound.
Yep. That
Dang.
you'll be saying that to yourself.
Don't need a freaking perfect anytime soon. She just healed 92 on it. Good.
That's more health than anybody's got.
Let's go into the Death Emperor because I forgot that this game will just murder you for no reason. Like right out the gate. Can't really hold back.
Yeah, there's no fear in this dojo.
Yeah, they're sweeping the leg. Just keep that one going. Double eye poke.
Oh, the squish.
Yeah, this.
I don't know. I don't want to know what it feels like to get slapped by one of those things.
Can't do that to me when I'm on my fate wheel. So a little fun fact, we haven't seen anything yet, but for all you H.P. Lovecraft lovers out there, this game has a lot of H.P. Lovecraft inspiration for the monster designs. At some point, once we've seen a few more monsters, I will go into the bestiary, and we can kind of skim through them a little bit, learn a little bit about some of the monsters we're fighting.
Yeah, it does give us some of their, I guess their, I don't know if backstories is the right word,
No,
but it does give us a brief description.
What a superhero origin story. There you go.
Yes.
It's more of an origin story of like where the monsters come from.
Whether it's a fairy tale or urban myth.
Zombies are earth monsters, not dark.
I guess they were buried in the earth
That's true.
and crawled up out of there.
That's gross but true. Gross but true. So we're gonna save again because that Canis.
Number 2. Oh.
Dang it! I'm so sorry, people. We will change that. I promise.
Nope, I think we have to stick with that now. I think that's part of the motif.
I don't know if that
I
should
think
be
we
an
have
ongoing thing.
to leave it at number 2. So every time it happens, we can all laugh at you and your ineptitude.
Well, one day you're gonna be holding the controller, boy, and then we can laugh at you,
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, Mr. Prime Perfect.
Damn right. Don't you forget it.
Yeah, everyone remember that when we're playing through Legend of Dragoon, and he just inherently misses every time Rue attacks.
Everyone, jot it down. As soon as I mess up the memory card issue, I want full blast mode. I want no holds barred. Let me have it. It would tear me apart.
Every time I mess up the memory card, here's what you do to get back at me. You create a new YouTube account, and you hit like and subscribe. That'll show me.
Hit that bell.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of bells. Just spam that bell.
Yeah, every
well,
time
don't
you
spam
hit
it
the
because
bell.
that turns it off and on.
Well, you
Just
can
hit it
spam
once.
it. Just spam it like an even number of times.
Yeah.
Every time you hit it, I get a notification on my phone, and it just utterly terrifies me.
And just triggers me.
That
And the
especially-
cats don't like it either.
Yeah, the cats hate it. Fun fact, there's 2 cats, and they're so freaking vocal that we have to keep them upstairs when we record because they're just little yelly monsters.
We had to do a dark magic ritual and turn them into children and dress them in yellow and red outfits and lock them up and shove them in the closet.
Oh man. I would like to, I would just like to personally state that I've never put my cats in a closet.
We hit them with the Tron gun and digitized them, and we just murdered them in this game.
Took that guy out.
The
said all
Death
that.
Emperor has the lethal eye pokey move.
I
It's devastating.
talked all that mess about, like, this game doesn't hold back, and I'm just steamrolling everything.
Well, we found our groove. I say we. You found your groove.
You're a part of this.
I'm here for emotional support.
Yeah.
The hits, the boom, the doinks, the whaps, the pokey pokes. And then an MP. I think the Death Emperor has an MP drain move, though.
He does. Oh, that's right. Our MP doesn't inherently build back up. Nothing does,
Even
really.
when we level up, I don't think it doesn't look like everything goes back to full.
Also, we should probably pay attention to the items we're picking up, because I probably already have like a belt. I bought that belt and didn't equip it. Like a dangus.
Nope, wasn't even paying attention.
Let's go to our equipment now. Let's check this out. Ooh, strongest. Boom. Leather belt.
All right, and did you want to take the bandana from our damsel in distress?
No, because that Canis almost dropped her in one hit. She should keep what she has. Yeah, she's already got the best she can. Do we really... I just picked up some. I guess it could have been an item, not equipment. Yeah, because we don't have multiple equipment, so I can't really look at any of that. But we did pick up...
I know we got a talisman of luck.
this guy. Cures confusion. Restore all allies.
Only useful to save point for the tent.
Which, that's canonically correct. Cures poison. Restores HP. SP. Yeah, 3 SP. Thanks a lot. And 1 turn of that SP is spent using this freaking leaf.
Right.
This is my least favorite item in the game.
Unless you get a perfect, I think maybe it gives you 5 SP, but
it
essentially
might give you
4.
5.
Because, like you said, you're spending an SP, you're losing 1 start, you're eating a starchy potato while you're harvesting more starchy potatoes.
Right, because if you don't eat every turn, you're done. You're done skis.
Right. You get really hungry, you get hangry, and then you start just acting irrationally.
Yeah, look at that. I found an angel feather, not in a corner, not off to the side, literally just in the middle of the walkway. Like that.
Sneaky, sneaky.
This game and Final Fantasy IX have taught me to just mash X while you're walking everywhere.
Back attack, that means they get first dibs. Tell me they get auto strikes for hitting us in the back, even though we turned around to face them. Let's hope not. Nope,
No,
that one wasn't.
Yeah, just Alice has no gusto. She can't handle it.
Yeah, if she's shown us anything, it's that holding the book up as a defense mechanism is ineffective.
She's literally there to cure her own wounds.
Right.
That's most of her battles.
Yuri has pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah,
Has no problems.
once we get the other demons, I'm just gonna keep calling them demons, from the other elements, as you might be able to patch together, the light elemental usually gives us a pretty good magic to go off of. And by then, that's usually when I will shift Alice out of the party. But we'll see, maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Maybe people like Alice.
Yeah, maybe the audience will take a liking to different characters as
That would-
opposed
yeah.
to our tastes.
That
And
would
maybe they'll
definitely
want to
get me
see
out of my
more of
rut.
that.
Because I use the same 3 people every time I play this game, which is not frequent as much as I think it is, but I do play this game quite often. Or at least I guess I've played through it a lot. But it has been a while since, like, I think the last time was like 2012. I started a new game all the way to the end.
But the beauty of this video game is it is similar to Burger King, and you can have it your way. You can play with the same party every time, if that's how you want it. If you want your Whopper with cheese, you can get it with cheese.
There's a big... The JRPG genre has like this weird way about it where there's always going to be a best party as far as
Or a canon
all around,
party.
and then there's the best party of damage dealers. So really it's just your play style usually inherently locks you into a structure of a party. I usually go with the damage dealer party. I usually won't put in the person who poisons people or weakens their attacks and such. I'm pretty straightforward. I'm very vanilla in my party structure. Well, we can't leave.
No, I imagine we're gonna have to find the
probably
mayor
go back
lady.
to
Go back to the shrine.
Yeah,
Yep.
duh.
And
Well, I'm
see-
glad I went back. I got whatever the hell that angel feather does. I picked that up.
Yeah, we might need that later.
How many people we got in this battle? And I just drain them. some MP before I go fighting some mayors.
Probably from the Canis,
Well, let's kill.
because
him
he's the only
first.
one with a magic attack.
Let's knock some people out first. I'm trying to sit here and fill my MP while they're just macking all over freaking Alice.
No, because then we'll just have to turn around and
Yeah,
spend more MP on curing Alice.
she can't drain MP, which
She can get the zombie into the wobble, but she can't knock him down.
she can't finalize.
She can weeb him, she can wobble him. She can't knock him down.
Right job.
Key, yeah.
So let's get him into full health. Because I'm confident I can make it to the shrine without getting Twittered.
Bold.
It's a bold statement, but
Yes.
I think I can do it.
She healed him for 158. Seems she... Oh, I guess she did just level up.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
the
but
last time she cured was only 92 on herself. I was wondering if maybe it had an effect on the different characters based on...
Well, I cured Yuri once before this, and it was like 122 or something like
Okay.
that. So I think she does heal the characters for different amounts.
Give us that purple
Ooh,
goo.
and I get to go again. Boom.
Fantastic. This dog has no chance. Done.
I don't even think we've seen the third attack on the Kings. The zombies can take it. Barely. Wow, and another level. Look at that. Getting it.
Actually, the zombies haven't lately.
Can we get a?
I think the only time we saw the third attack was on the Hellcats.
What's our time looking like?
We are coming up on the 48-minute mark. I think we're around 47 minutes.
All right.
Just under an hour.
This is where we will end this video, and we will pick up here.
Oh, he got
on our
number
next
2.
go
Here we
around.
go.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to hit that bell, man. People liking and subscribe is just my worst nightmare.
Gonna trigger me.
Yeah.
Gonna have nightmares.
All right, guys. That'll be it for us this time. But we'll be back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, we got to see what happens with the crazy cat lady,
Yeah.
Mayor.
Mother Mayor, Grandma
the
Mayor.
Cleanup. Yeah, it was Granny Mayor, but her name was Mayor Lady.
That's true. Yeah.
So-
Tons of inconsistencies.
Yep. We got to clean up all those skulls at the shrine. They left a hell of a mess back there. We messed up that train, but they just ruined this town. There's no resale value for this town. They'll never be able to flip these properties.
All right. Yuyu and Prime. We out.
Signing off. You guys be safe. Make good choices.